1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, I believe. Hold on. Screw your immersion. Okay, everything's working fine. Good. Good evening, everyone, ladies and gentlemen. I am back with last of the scheduled DFO stream before I go on my break. I'm your host, halfmango, streaming one last time before signing off to take my long overdue vacation. Hope everyone's having a fine evening today. Today is going to be just chilling, chatting, and catching up with chat. And doing a small wrap up before I go on my break, I guess. And it sounds like I am quitting streaming forever, or I'm going on a break for a long time, but it's just a month, really. I'm not gonna be away for too long. But I'm excited. It's been years since I've left the European continent at all. And I'm excited to see my family again. The rest of my fruity and planty family. Which is ironic because my sister is an owl. Yes, she's a bird. Go figure. Money! Ah, drats. Unfortunate. But haha, I have a iframe, you cheeky bastard. Shame they're nerfing a whole bunch of iframes with Celeste, but you know what? You know what? I'll let them cook for now. Speaking of Celeste, they are currently doing their maintenance for the update right now. And it's concerning to say the least. Hey yo, it's that our resident cat, the serial meower itself. Meow. Good evening, serial meower, or morning, or whichever greetings you use while you're serially meowing. Hope you're having a fine day today. Good to see you again. Get back here. It's almost 5:30 p.m. for me, so afternoon, I guess. I see. Danji Potter, give me that, thank you. Good afternoon, then. Let's see. 5:30. Oh, fascinating. Are you... I know East Coast is, it's about, like, what, 6:30, I think? I could be wrong. And West Coast is like what 3:30? I could be wrong though. I don't live in the States, and hell if I know about the States time zones. Oh, how much is that? 3,000 per. Gabe, you can go and bury yourself in a pile of crap. Give me that. Ooh, another epic. Thank you. I do appreciate more epic souls. Hold on. Excuse me one second. Let me just move this. There we go. So I can read better. Central time, but yes, Eastern Daylight Saving is about 6:30 p.m. I see. Central time. Yeah, to be fair, the American continent is a thick boy, as I like to say, with the multiple time zones. I mean, the East Coast and West Coast already having 3 hours of time difference means somewhere in the middle you'll get the rest of the 3-hour spectrum, clearly. But I digress. It's hope you've been having a fine day today so far. It's quite late here in Europe, but that's my just regular stream time. It does do me a fine job of screwing my sleep time and sleep schedule completely when the primary viewership of your stream are from the States, but I don't live in the States. I've been okay, still need to log in for today's dailies and such for DFO. I see. Hey man, we're on the same boat. I just logged in right now. Today has been a funky day for me, but I think being the operative word. I think things and the businesses have been more or less taken care of, and that's why I'm streaming. I'm glad I got the things taken care of before I started streaming and started playing DFO. If they're not, then, well, guess I'll die. Nothing I can do about it. But yeah, speaking of DFO, it's kind of a slow phase for DFOG right now, I guess. Since it's one of those the calm before the storm, or the update. Still waiting for the oh, well, not me, but a lot of people are waiting for Pakal Hard next week, I reckon. Is that last week of events and such? Exactly. And next week's Pakal Hard, and who knows what events are coming with it. You guys will find out tomorrow. I won't though, because I'll be flying away, and I'll be missing the first month of Pakal Hard. But if I'm being completely honest, I've been kind of whatever about Pakal Hard. I'll run it when I run it. Not like it's going anywhere, and it's probably gonna be a joke when Celestia arrives. Not that Pakal Hard's significantly harder than normal Pakal. Probably not going to miss too much overall. Yeah, I thought so. If it was Meister Legion, I might be a bit more nettled. But Pakal Hard, I'm kind of whatever about it. Though I'm wondering if we're getting anything else with Pakal Hard. Like balancing changes or whatnot. Since DFOG loves just, you know, sticking everything into a box and going, here is update, here's an update with a bunch of things from the past however many months we haven't been doing anything. So that part I'm a little curious about, whether it's just gonna be Pakal Hard or some other things along the way. But I guess we'll see soon, TM. Ayo, it's my boy Teal, Atomic Teal himself. How are you doing today, buddy? Good to see you again. Why did I buy that? Ah, I feel like a fucking dunce. Damn it. Why did I do that? I love it when I'm... Don't you guys... Imagine not loving being a complete idiot and a brainless dunce and scamming yourself. No way. Can't be me. I just love scamming myself every day. Who wouldn't? No way. Get real. Bloody damn it. Next time I see Gabe, I'm gonna throw him down the drain or something. So I've been thinking, you say, Teal. What have you been thinking? Also, I'm jelly because I can't think. I mean, what? As long as it's a consensual scamming. Fair, fair. You know what? To be fair, it's on me, I guess. Gabe just had his store open and he was like, here are some things you can buy to scam yourself. And then I just went there and like, I would love to scam myself. And then I did that. To be, yeah, in its entirety and fairness, I just screwed myself over. I haven't really streamed for a while, and that video is still being worked on. To be fair, I'm you know, Teal, since you mentioned your video, I am quite excited about your video. Hold on, did I do bit of incarceration? I did. Okay, I'm just flipping out. I'm quite excited. You know, I'll be when I'm on vacation. I wouldn't be playing DFO at all because I'm not bringing my laptop. But I will sure as hell be checking out to see if your video is out. I'm quite excited. Gabe is too much of a scam that I don't buy anything by default except maybe master tickets. Yeah, nowadays, what do I even buy from Gabe? I'm just keeping an eye out in case he sells something crazy, I guess. But yeah, nowadays I don't exactly buy anything from him either. Not gonna lie, I want to do some things before I post it because it's almost done. As in rebranding my Twitch channel. Ooh, I see. Yeah, I've seen you say some things. You've been cooking some things. And you've been asking around Hime and whatnot about some things. And that is exciting to say the least. I hope you have some delicious and juicy ideas. As they say, let him cook. Oh, well, money! Thank you. What does one use? This. Sometimes my brain, well, not that I have a brain, it just goes on power saving mode and it just shuts down immediately, not giving me a chance to figure out what I'm supposed to do. Like that moment just now. I know that I'm a newer streamer, but I've grown out of my overlay and my approach to streaming. Hey, you know, like when I first started streaming, which is actually like almost a year ago. Crazy how time flies. As I love to say, time flies like a bitch. I mean, what? My approach to streaming and my mannerisms, I guess the best way to put it, have changed quite a bit over the past months. And you know, you get new ideas and you figure out new things because clearly after you start streaming, you realize that some things may be different from what you're imagining. Some things may be same, but other things may not. And then you get new ideas or you just grow out of some things. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that so long as you know, you can, well, financially afford it. Which I'm not, you know, part of the reason I have a lot of like streaming ideas and things I want to do, but a lot of them I can't do because I just don't have the money. I don't have money. Hey, Sticky, good to see you again. Hope you're having a fine day today. Last stream, I'll miss you too. I'll miss you too, Sticky, and I'll miss all of you in chat. It'll be tough going through the month without you guys, but I'll be back, hopefully funnier than ever. Not that I'm very funny. I'm funny. I'm hilarious and you'll quote everything I say. Kudos to you if you get that reference. But yes, it's a month, which is, I don't know, depends on your perspective. It could be long, it could be short. But yeah, I'll miss streaming. Not that I stream too often, but I will miss streaming and I'll miss you guys. Speaking of which, I see man, Panda as well. The entire gang's just coming by. Hello Panda, hope you're having a fine day today. Sludge-Hime indeed. Quite sad, but I'll be back and hopefully excuse me, Teal was just mentioning things about like new streaming assets and ideas, and I have been cooking some things as well. And I have some ideas that I'm going to implement when I'm back. So expect some, not crazy changes, but some changes when I'm back in a month. I'm excited. I'm also going to, you know, take the whole content creation thing a bit more seriously. As in, here's a surprise. Here's a surprise. I am going to start making non-DFO content. I am nuts. That's nuts. But yeah, I am going to start figuring out, trying to make a content that's more general and not just in DFO. Mango VTuber model toggers. You know what? I would love to have a VTuber model. I can. The problem is my laptop is a potato. It doesn't have the juice to run things. I mean, to be fair, if I just did like just chatting streams, I can you know, have like a VTuber model running. Which, to be fair, I am kind of thinking of moving on to, like, as I said, I'm thinking of not moving away from DFO completely, but doing some non-DFO content. And yeah, I'll do probably a lot more just chatting streams. I don't know how much people will be interested in that. Hopefully there will be. Your current setup has a nice charm of its own, in my opinion. Thank you for your appreciation. I do appreciate that, and I would like to stick to this for as long as I can. And because I do like it, I'll be adding like more assets and visual things on top of it to be hee hee ha ha more funny on the internet. But yeah, I'll stick to this for quite a while. I can say with confidence that my video is basically done, but I'm going to delay it and work on my stream to the point where I'm satisfied with what I got. I think that's, you know, I also feel like, to be fair, they do say the price of perfection is infinite. As in, you can never really create something that's like quote-unquote perfect. Because you will just be, there's this joke from Korea where, this old man who's supposed to be this like master artisan wood craftsman, and then someone visited him one day and it's like, oh, it's been a while since I've had visitors. I am quite thankful. Let me make something for you. And he starts carving the wood like a big log. And then the guy who visited him is like, oh, I'm excited. What is it gonna make me? And then he starts carving it, and then it starts to look like a baseball bat. It's like, oh, he's gonna make me a baseball bat. And then no, he just keeps carving it away. It's like, okay, I guess he's gonna make me like a pair of chopsticks. No, he keeps carving it away until he makes a single toothpick. And then he stares at it. It's like, no! And then he just snaps it because it's not perfect, and he starts making it all over again. And the dude has just had to sit there and wait for like hours until he's done with it. And the moral of the story is never use a toothpick to pick your teeth. I mean, what I meant to say is sometimes the price of perfection can be not worth it. But granted, I also feel like sometimes you like, as in, sometimes it's hard to be satisfied with your own work. And I also work with the mindset of, if I'm not enjoying it / I'm not satisfied with it, then my viewers / consumers can't be either. Which I think is true at times, but also not always. But, you know, like, if you're doing it like hobby with no monetary returns at the moment, like me or Teal, then I think it is quite important that you have fun and are satisfied with it. And in which case, you know, sure, it's oh, those things got it's nice and important to keep your viewers and consumers entertained, but if its ultimate purpose is not monetary gains but just entertainment, then, you know, who's to tell you otherwise when you're just carving away at the wood to make the perfect toothpick? But that was a long tangent. But what I'm trying to say is basically just do whatever you feel like and feel like necessary, and try to have fun with it. Yeah, my approach is not what everyone else thinks, but I do. But do I have fun doing this? Exactly. It's important. Ayo, Epic 11, Epic, my boy, the 11th Epic boy. What am I saying? But yeah, good to see you again. Hope you're having a fine day today. How are you doing today, buddy? What the bloody hell was that? On an unrelated note, did you ever rewatch or I was, well, I mean, I was going to, but things happened in the past week or so. Oops, forgot to delete a word. Don't worry about it. But I've been unfortunately kind of busy the past week, and I couldn't. But that is definitely on my list. I'll be watching it eventually. I need to appreciate the Mega villains. But yeah, funky things happened the past week or so. One of which involves I'm sorry that I didn't stream last Friday. I was going to and I was supposed to stream, but if you guys were there last Wednesday, you guys probably remember my OBS just eating shit when I was trying to watch YouTube videos with you guys, because I have no idea why. And then after that, it decided to eat more shit and just decided to was going, oh, I can't find your account, I can't stream anymore. And thank you, OBS. I had to reinstall it a couple times and it just started working after a while. But yeah, that happened last Friday. That was funny. Funny as in annoying as hell. Thank God I managed to fix it, because it would have been very sad if I couldn't stream again after the funny OBS eating shit stream last Wednesday, and I just had to go on my vacation. I'm like, well, I guess I'll just go. The limitation of potato processing, I'm guessing that's the case, but it's also kind of weird because first of all, when you're streaming, the download speed doesn't matter too much, does it? Granted, I don't know too much about these kind of things, but considering how these things are supposed to work, I'm assuming the download stream isn't supposed to work, as in like have too much of an effect. What am I doing? And also, like, I've done streaming with things that eat a lot more processing power, like playing DFO and Bakal Raid. And the OBS has never, like, eaten shit like that. But last week, I was just watching YouTube videos, DFO videos on YouTube. And I even had DFO off. And OBS just said, guess I'll die, and died. I wouldn't say it's not too much of that being the issue. Yeah, it's I don't know. One of these days when after I come back, that is, maybe I'll do like a just chatting / YouTube watching stream again and see if it happens again. If it does, then I guess that's the issue. If not, then who knows. When am I going on vacation? It'll be this Friday, so 2 days from now, or technically just tomorrow here, since it's already Thursday here. But yeah, Friday afternoon, I'm getting on that airplane, and I'm flying away. And then I'll be coming back home on the 15th of October. So it's gonna be exactly a month. And I don't know when I'll stream when I'm back. Oh, okay, there we go. But I'll definitely stream sometime in late October. Definitely. Because I also have like a special Halloween stream planned. And I definitely want to do that. And I'll definitely do a stream a couple times before the Halloween stream to catch up with you guys and also remind you guys, I'll do something creepy on the Halloween. Come watch me, guys. Along the lines of that. Oh, check on DNF Duel tomorrow if you can, because the sale drops tomorrow. Only if you can catch the sale or not. Yeah, that's... Thank you, DNF Duel, for going on sale when I'm going on vacation. Maybe I'll buy it, because I do want to check the game out. But even if I do buy it, I won't have the time to play it for at least a month. It'll be funny. I'll have to contemplate about it. But yeah, I do definitely want to buy the game, but also I don't want to buy the game at full price, because I think everyone knows why. But yeah, I'll see. I'll think about it tomorrow. I don't have a whole lot to do. I've already packed. And I don't have much to do tomorrow. I have a dinner planned with some friends and acquaintances. I'll be going out for dinner, but that's about it. I've got things packed, and I can just chill and get on the airplane on Friday. Buy the game, play it, and refund it. Play for 15 minutes. Oh, that reminds me. There was this. This was several years ago. I was also using an older laptop, so it's even more potato than what I'm using right now. And I saw that Nier Automata was on sale, so I was like, man, I really wanted to play this game, but I don't know if my laptop is strong enough. So I bought it, downloaded it, installed it, and I started trying it out. And long story short, the game ran at like 10 frames a second. And I was like, nope, I guess that ain't happening unless I'm pretending I'm playing on like a PS2 emulator back in like 2010 or something. So I refunded the game after playing for like, well, quote unquote playing for like 10 minutes. 10 frames. Yeah, like I'm not even trying to be funny about it. It was legit like 10 frames because I was playing on on a laptop that would make toasters feel like Alienware gaming laptops. That definitely happened. PowerPoint presentation, people PowerPoint indeed. But yeah, I definitely want and will buy like a new, like an actual desktop. But I'm not gonna buy that soon, because I've mentioned this a couple times in my stream, but I'm moving. I love missing my attack. I'm gonna be moving like next year, and I don't want to buy like a big hunk of metal before I'm moving. But if I do end up finding a place and then I move, I'll definitely buy like a desktop so I can stop streaming on a potato laptop. I remember playing on an old laptop and tried playing Knockout City. Oh, I feel like I've heard of the game, but okay. You play at 15 FPS. Oof. The funny number. Yeah, there was a point in time in the past when I was a baby mango. Hold on, excuse me. Oh, my sister telling me, don't bring thick clothes. It would be insane because it's still summer there in Korea and Japan as well. I'm bringing like a couple like jackets, just in case. Like a thin jacket, like a fall jacket. Not a winter jacket, that would be insane. But hell if I'm bringing anything warm because it's I don't want to die. Granted, I can handle heat much better than cold, but I'm not insane. I may be a tropical fruit, but I don't try to be hot on purpose. Sassy line intended. Feel free to clip that out of context. Don't be a grilled fruit, indeed. It was fun, can't play for shit, I couldn't see anything, but it was an experience. Yeah, I remember when I was what a tiny baby mango. Hold. Hi, I want to offer promotion of your channel, viewers, followers, views, chatbots. The price is lower than any competitor. The quality is guaranteed to be the best. Auto on, incredibly flexible and convenient order management panel. Everything is in your hands. Turn it on, off, customize. Go to dogehype.com. Hype these nuts. Here, get the hell out of here. Be gone. Hype these nuts, you piece of shit. Also, in case anyone asked, why didn't you just auto filter / ban those bots? This is why. Banning them on stream is part of my content. I love when they come by. In fact, I want more of them to come by so I can just tell them lick my balls and just ban them on stream. I love doing that. I don't know why. It's just fun, I guess. It's funny. Maybe I'm the only person who thinks it's funny, but I do think it's funny. Oh, that was the wrong skill, but it did the job, okay. It's like answering scam call. You know what? The idea might be quite similar. I could block them, I could. However, and yet, but, however, I could also have fun and waste their time. Well, I mean, to be fair, these are bots, so I'm not wasting anyone's time except my own, I guess. But I'm also getting some entertainment out of it, so I wouldn't say it's the worst deal. How about baiting them for a bit? Yeah. Well, like sometimes, you know, you get those scam emails telling you like, oh, you just got tax refund and you're about to get paid 100 trillion US dollars exclamation mark one reply to this email to get your money or something like that. And I am tempted to reply to them just so I can have fun with it. I can just screw around with them. Just go. Let's say some weird things to them and waste their time. For real, those scam callers will keep trying and trying until they get some money out of you. True. And they usually say like a very ridiculous things in their mails. But to be fair, it's a part of their business strat from as far as I can tell, because you know, it's you know, if someone's gotta be very gullible to the point where they're falling to these scam mails so that you'll be able to scam them. That or the people are just really bored, like me, I guess. Whichever you are. I hope you're not the first one. How did that thing survive? Also, that's a big moon. Damn. Moon! Money, money, money! Got him. Ah, Rift, okay. Hello. Defeat the boss monster, I'll defeat your boss monster. Slap, slap. There we go. Perish. I had a scam caller that told me that I was picked to receive money from their health department. I asked them what department was it 3 times. Sometimes I get these scam mails telling me like, oh, you're getting tax refund, and I'm like, I'm paying taxes, excuse me? Damn. I wish I could be paying taxes, because that would mean I'm earning money, but I'm not. I want money. I mean, what? They also asked for my age. I said 50. They said 50. Is that correct? I said no, 51. You cheeky bastard. You should have said 05 or something. Or you could have said no, 10. There's only 10 and 50, you idiot. Oh man, that would have been cocky as hell. How old are you, sir? 50. 50? No, 10. There's only 10 and 50, you idiot. And then they would hang up, I guess. Or would they hang up? Yeah, now I'm tempted to do that. Unfortunately, I don't ever get scam calls here because I don't know if it's a European thing or a Germany thing, but I've never gotten like a scam call. I get a spam mails like once in a while, but calls, never so far. he asked me, so 51, and I said, I think so. Is that correct? Is it? Is it though? Who would know? I wouldn't. Speaking of emails, not spam emails, but some funky ass thing happened today. Now I'm wondering, what if you just simply say meow each time they expect you to say something? It's like meow. Is this Mr. Mango? Meow. Excuse me? Meow. Am I talking to Mr. Mango? Meow. And then they'll get frustrated and say something really horrible, and you just go meow. And they would hang up eventually. But today was a funky day because I got an email from my school. It actually came on Monday, but it's vacation time, so I don't really check my emails too often. So that part's on me. But it told me that my application for a master's course, I had to re-upload a document because it was wrong, and I was like, oh shit, okay. Let me see if I can print it out. And I have a printer at home, but this printer is an old bastard, and sometimes it does silly ass things to troll me. One of which involves, suddenly it was fine until I printed last time, and it suddenly tells me today that, oh, I'm out of yellow toner. Please go buy me a new yellow toner. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. And despite the fact that I'm printing on black and white, I need a yellow toner. So I'm like, shit. Fine. And thank God, because there's an electronic department store near my place. So I walk over there and start looking for the thing. And the unfortunate thing is, this printer is kind of old, as I said. And I'm looking through the toner section, and no one is using the printer that I'm using. And I'm like, well, this is gonna be fun. But I eventually do find it. The printer that, the toners for my model. And I'm looking through the toners they have on display there, and there were not a lot, but I find yellow, cyan, and black. But there was no magenta. I'm like looking around, is there no magenta? And there's no magenta. And I was also looking for like the big packs where it has one of each color, and it's like, oh, buy all 4 colors to scam €5. I mean, save €5. Those kind of packs. I'm like, trying to look for them as well, and they're not there. So I just, well, let's just hope that my printer doesn't need magenta. And some of you probably can already guess where this is going. So I buy the toners, I come home, and I start printing. I needed to print 3 more pages. And as soon as the first page prints, my printer tells me, oh, I am running out of a magenta toner. You need to buy me more magenta toner. I'm like, keep printing. And then it's like squeezing out whatever magenta color it had. And it's like printing like 1 page every 5 minutes. It's like, whoop, whoop, and then it's just like slow, but it's printing, right? And the second page prints. I'm like, okay, the third, I just need the third page. And then the third page, it slides once, and then it's like, well, I'm out of magenta. And then you can hear it's like calculating in its tiny ass brain on what it can do without the magenta color to print it. And the conclusion it makes is, humanity has failed me, I can't print this. Filthy humans, bring me more magenta toner, I can't print this. And it just says nope, and spits out the paper. And I'm, you've got to be kidding me. So I have 2 pages that I needed, which I filled out with the, I think it's correct, I don't even know if it's correct. I don't even know what was wrong. They just told me something's wrong with it, so I had to fill the formula. And then the third page, I don't know what to do with it, because, you know, like, do I need to like go to a printer shop and print it out? And then I think to myself, and I remember, I have this correction tape that I used years ago when I was like a university freshman. And I'm just digging through my desk drawers, and I find it. It's still here. And I'm like, oh, thank God. I'm not even sure if I'm allowed to do this, but you know what? I don't have a choice. Fuck it. I'm going on vacation in 2 days. I don't have time nor the will to do this. I'm just gonna use the correction tape, correct it, scan it, and send them over. And yeah, so I did. Corrected with the correction tape, and then filled it out, and then again changed some things, which admittedly I did some things wrong last time. Hopefully I fixed everything right. If not, then I guess I'll die, or I have to send them over the document while I'm on vacation, which would be the worst thing in the history of vacations, but not a choice I have. But yeah, that funky thing happened today. Printers are evil, they just know. You know what? I think they just know. They're evil as hell. Those inky bastards. They just spill ink all over the place, that goopy bastard, and they just go, oh, I can't print anymore. Bloody damn it. Man. And I would love to have like a laser printer, but those things are expensive. And very big and chunky usually. Oops. So yeah, I'm stuck with this bastard. I just fucking black and white. Yeah, I'm just printing black and white, and it tells me, nope, I need red, yellow, and blue. Granted, I guess in order to like make the color like quote unquote lighter, it needs the red and blue and whatever. I don't know how the color things work. But it's so fucking... It nettles me so badly when I'm trying to print black and white and it tells me you need colors. That seems quite counterintuitive, but I'm not the color scientist here, so fine, you bastard. I'll oblige because I'm the one that's asking for things here. Please, I need this paper now. You're at my mercy. Foolish human, you are at my mercy. Give me paper. Give me yellow. And yeah, there's nothing you can do about it. But much better. Yeah, laser printers are so much better. Because I do have an experience of using them back in the days. And I was like, man, these things are so nice. They're so fast. They're quiet. I don't need to buy the stupid ass toners. Granted, I do need to buy the laser toners, but they're better than the stupid ass ink toners. But yeah, they're expensive and chunky. I might buy them in the future, but definitely not here. And you can bet your fucking ass I'm not bringing this stupid ass printer over to my next place if I ever do move. Hey yo, Joe Star, good to see you again. Yo, when is Korea getting that new Celesti region? Is that this week? They are on maintenance right as we are speaking. And they'll be done in like 2 hours. So yes, they're getting it this week, or today to be specific. They're in maintenance, and as soon as they're done, they'll have the Celesti thingamajig. You can print out 50 test print, but you can't print out a single fucking 2-page paper, you asshole. True. Explains the silence, indeed. I'm kind of worried about the Celesti update, because there are some weird things about it. I wonder if the new area OST will have some bangers. Oh, they definitely are bangers. If anyone wants to check out the soundtrack, hold on, let me give you guys the link. Hold on, let me just open YouTube on my iPad. But what's weird about it is a lot of gears and like design and balance issues are still prevalent. They did say last time they'll do their best to improve, but there are some stupid ass things that they didn't fix from test server. So I love it. But if anyone wants to check it out early about it beforehand, before we actually get the update in 6 years, here is the entire Celesti soundtrack. If you would like to check them out, feel free to do so. If you wanna stay away from the spoilers, that's respectable. But yeah, for example, there is a gear earring that straight up just gives you 12% skill attack, some speed, and some defense, like damage reduction, which is nice. That's good. That's good. And then there's another earring that has a there's a new archetype, gear archetype called a hit count archetype for Celestia, and it requires 50 hit count. It has a conditional. And it gives 12% skill attack, some speed, and some defense, but the speed and defense are less than the one I mentioned just now that gives it for free. Why? Why would you do that? What's the point? Like, what purpose does it serve? Why would you do that? Why would you design an epic with conditional that does less things that give things for free without conditional? I don't know. I don't understand. I don't know why they would do that. It's Neopal makes wonders. Truly. Wondrous things. Sounds like they're making it up as they're going. Truly. Unique experience. DFO unique experience. Yeah. Imagine working for your damage. Imagine using this weird ass hit count thing when you can just get damage and better utility for free. And okay, to be fair, the hit count thing has a slightly higher base damage value. But you know what? The first earring that gives damage and utility for free, it has 5,600 level 1 base damage value. The hit count earring has 5,850 base damage value. It has a whopping 250 more damage value. Incredible. You know how much damage that is? That is not even 1%. I just love these guys. I love these guys. They're so good. And if you are such a tryhard that you would, you know, kill someone for 1% damage, you might as well just go for custom epic. Why even bother with this bullshit? Or there are some other alternatives with worse conditionals that give a lot more damage. And here we are with this weird ass hit count epic with the conditional that does nothing, or rather, less than something with no conditionals. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? And then, fucking, here's another one. You guys might have heard about the new gear specialization system, where basically depending on the level of your Celestia epics, level 110 epics, which you can get from upgrading max level 105 epics, you get these points which are like unique options. For example, like consume 100% more MP and gain 10% skill attack, which is you know, and depending on the tree, you can pick like, you know, what you need depending on your archetype, your gear style, or playstyle. Hold on, I need to do this real quick. Y P G P P Y G Y P G P P. Excuse me, P poo poo haha funny brain. But so, and then that gear specialization thing, each line, you can get up to 3 lines, depending on your levels. And you can get up to 3 lines. And each line gives about 10% skill attack. Maybe more if it has less utility, or maybe less if it has more utility. Now, there is an option that gives you 1% skill attack of your increased MP consumption, up to 10%. But if you want to get the 10%, you need to have 1000% MP cost increase. And if you want to get 1000%, you need to use basically every epic in the game that increases your MP cost. And here's the dumber part. There are some epics and some specialization effects that like temporarily increase your MP cost with some conditions. Like for example, there's a necklace that says, oh, if your MP cost is less than 500%, consume 300% on your skill and do more damage, something like that. And here's the best part. These things don't count. So the only MP cost increasing epics that you can use are the things that already exist in the game right now, as in like the 105 cap epics that we in DFOG already have. And if you want to hit 1000%, you have to use all of them and just lose damage. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Who in Tarnation would do that? And then the option next to it is just 10% skill attack, the normal one. So why? Why would you take that? You have a conditional and you just get 10% damage? Why? Why would you do this? What do you want from us, Neopo? Imagine using your whole MP bar for a fucking kick. Oh man. To be fair, Male Striker is actually one of the classes that can use mana burn more effectively because they have base MP reduction. When are they buffing all of Creator's other skills that aren't Ice Age and Link by more than 6%? I mean, to be fair, I guess they did buff her two-way quite a bit with the recent patch, and Awakening setups are gonna be a thing, so maybe you can do a two-way build. I can't believe I'm saying this. I am so sorry. But yeah, like everything else, I like the dungeon design, soundtrack, sprites. All those things look great, but they're balancing both gear and characters. They are not looking so well. Who let them cook? Who let them cook? And they did like a CDNF conference kind of recently as well, and all the CDNF players were angry and raging about the balancing issues as well. And here's what they said. They said, we will make a CDNF balancing team so we can properly balance things appropriately for the CDNF service. And that fucking boggles me. Like, CDNF's environment is completely different from anywhere else. Like, KDNF, Aratsenki, DFOG, none of them compared to CDNF because they just have like wacky things. And the fact that they didn't have like a unique, like a team to take care of the balancing uniquely is just stupid. And they didn't have a balancing, the KDNF didn't have a balancing team until like a couple of years ago actually. So these guys are definitely cooking something. I don't know what it is, but I don't want to eat it. I have a little hard time with MMech with Black Dragon. Sometimes I need to wait for it to use a skill. Yeah, some classes that have like a big MP cost have issues with Black Dragon. Because 25% MP is not enough to for some classes it's more than enough, for others it's like not even close to being enough. Like for example, a Spectre, she just drinks MP and she has like a pretty low max MP, so if she goes for Black Dragon she does have some issues. Unless you're going basic skills build, I guess, which is kind of viable until Celestia hits because they're gonna nerf the shit out of them. Content looks good, but the gear balance is so bad. Yeah, it's concerning to say the least. Somebody cooked in here and I don't know why anyone let them exactly. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Like, who let them cook? Who? But at the very least, the sprite work, the area design, the story, the story was so good. I'm not gonna say anything because it's spoilers, but the story was fantastic. The dungeon designs and the visuals are incredible. The sprite work, top notch as usual. The soundtrack, I don't even need to bother saying anything about it. Like, everything's looking great, except the balancing. Both the gear and characters. Why? Why is this happening? I just love it. I love it. But yeah, no, disregarding like the balancing and gear issues, Celestia looks pretty great. Hey yo, Redif, hello. Hope you're having a fine day today. Just tuned in. What's wrong with gear balancing? it's a long story, but the Celestia update is hitting KDNF right now, and a lot of things look great. The gears though, they don't look so great. It's like someone's cooking, and yeah, it doesn't smell so good here. It smells like someone's been keeping that mayonnaise in the oven for 16 hours. Because I don't know why. But yeah, KDNF, TLDR, KDNF is doing very poorly in the balancing front for both gear and characters. They're doing like counterintuitive things, and they're just revealing with the recent conferences and whatnot that they just didn't have any foundation to like properly maintain gear and character balances, because they just straight up didn't have anyone working on them properly. We are happy to announce that we are welcoming the balancing team from aiding. No, damn it, Teal. And the ones who will be working on gear balancing. Aiding minute 1, fucking with balling, fucking with balling, fucking with balling. Damn. Start dancing orange justice. Top of the game, top of the game, top of the game. To be fair, I wish, if they can't get the balancing right, I wish they would just make everyone like crazy. Because if everything's crazy, like no one's crazy, right? If you make everything's crazy broken, then no one's broken. I wish they would do that, so at the very least we can have fun. But no, they refuse to do that either. They're like, oh, we need to like preserve the value of I don't know, like the dungeons and the gears, and they just tone down a lot of things. And it's just weird at this point. Nothing's making sense. How is a Shock Emnen versus Sleep Emnen? Since I know one of your mains is Emnen. Sleep Emnen is not recommendable because Emnen, he has the unique spiral NAND gauge that he needs to maintain. And if he has high cooldown, then it becomes significantly harder to manage that gauge. And sleep is just a stupid amount of cooldown reduction. So sleep doesn't go very well with Melnan. Shock, on the other hand, is very good for him because he has built-in shock, and some of his skills, not all, but some, do have like portion of a shock damage built into them. So if you go for shock build, then he will start doing more shock damage, so it's not bad. The cash shop packages, that's what they'll preserve. True. Give us the power to 2-hit Bakal, you cowards, like CDNF. Ayo, Zero, good to see you again. You free for HOD? I am sorry, buddy, I am not. I've run all the HODs for this week already because I'm flying away on vacation on Friday, so I just ran everything already. I don't have any more runs left. Any more runs that I'm willing to run, that is. What's up, indeed. Keep yourselves hydrated, gamers. It's important to stay alive. And you didn't tell me, how could you? I'm sorry! I'm sorry, what have I done? But yeah, yesterday, after reset, I was just spending hours just getting all the HOD and the Ispins runs, and I was like, I need to get these runs, I need to get these runs, and I was just mashing the keyboard. Oh my dude, I'm fine. I'm excited for the vacation. The past week or so have been kind of funky with some weird things happening, but I think everything is kind of taken care of, hopefully. I hope I haven't like left the oven or stove running. And I've packed up most things. I have a dinner to have with some friends tomorrow evening, and I'll be away on Friday to have my time off. And it'll be a month of just time for myself with my family. Hopefully. I hope my university doesn't mail me again and tells me, oh, this document is wrong, you have to do this again. In which case I'll be very angry and I will shoot somebody, probably myself, in Minecraft. What do you hope DFOG reveals tomorrow? They've been hyping up for something last stream. Well, we know Bakal Hard is coming. As for the other things, I don't think we're getting anything else in terms of content. Because I don't know if we are getting the money grinding dungeon tomorrow next week. Outside Pakal Hard, I guess, I don't know, some balancing patches? To be fair, they were probably hyping it up for Pakal Hard. But it would be nice if we get some late and overdue balancing patches along with it. But we'll have to see, I guess. Uni can shove the wrong documents up their electrode ass. You know what? Same, buddy, same. I hate bureaucracy. I hate dealing with documents. It's just so much fun. And they're like, oh, you have to submit these online, so you have to print these out and sign them and scan them and send them to us. I hate it so much. I wish I could just go to the uni and then like stand in an office and I'm like, well, can I just sign this here? And they're like, sure, and then I can just wrap it up. I wish I can do that, but unfortunately I can't. Wait, Mango actually streams? What do you mean? Hey, yo, Donovan, good to see you again. Hope you're having a fine day today. What's up, buddy? Granted, I couldn't stream last Friday. I admit that. I am sorry about that. But that's also not entirely my fault because my OBS was being stupid. You ain't reading my vacation, indeed. Though, unfortunately, they are the one that's holding the big gun here, not me. So, if they tell me to send a document, then I unfortunately have to oblige. Good news is, if it's any condolences, I am flying to Japan and Korea, which have an abundance of, net cafes. So I can print out something and work with them very easily. But I would rather not. I would rather not. And it's annoying because I sent in my documents like months ago, like 2 months ago. And then they're telling me now that something is wrong? Buddy? When I'm about to go on my vacation? You guys fucking suck. Good thing they didn't send me when I'm already on my vacation. Jesus Christ, that sends the chills down my spine. That would have been horrifying. I'm fine, but more like I need so many more souls. Transferring customs is... oof. I feel you, buddy. I'm just hoarding epic souls as much as I can in preparation for Celeste when it hits us in 2069. I hope I have enough. I want Dud to come back. Dud was such a fun event. It was wacky, but that's what made it fun, right? Because you could just do some stupid shit in it, and that's what made it fun. Maybe as a combination of 1 and 2 with optional for fun co-op. Dude, co-op would be fun, but it will also blow up the computer because there would be so many crazy shit going on. Like the 8-man event dungeon they had in KDNF. I am 1212 souls deep. 10 plus customs. Why are they on the wrong characters? Murphy's Law, as it says. If it can happen, it will happen. If it can drop on your alts, it will drop on your alts. Bloody damn it. Damn you, Murphy. How was that 8-man party event? It was a prototype for the 8-man dungeon things they're planning for the future. The dungeon itself was more functional than me and a lot of people were worried about. Because you could at least play it. A lot of people were talking shit like, oh, why would you make this? Granted, it was still laggy as hell. But it was playable, which is a big steps forward. Compared to like freaking Ozma days when you would have like 12 people on the Ozma dungeon with like just the visuals and the game would just lag the shit out of it. Like, we've reached a point where we could have 8 people in a dungeon and it's playable, which is a big step forward. But it still lags a bit, like a little bit. So long as you're not playing like 8-man summoners, in which case it lags like shit, but it's still playable, surprisingly. But a lot of people were bitching about like, oh, why would you make this laggy ass event dungeon? And you know what the point is? Not the fact like, oh, like not to tell people that this event dungeon is fun. No, that wasn't the point. As they said it a couple times, it was a prototype testing out dungeon for future content. And they would be scaling depending on 1 players or 2 players. I play Kuno, this may be an issue. Well, hopefully they will optimize it further so that it's playable when they actually put it into a dungeon. I'm guessing they'll throw it into the Let's Say raid whenever it becomes a thing, which I think it'll be a thing like late next year or early next year, early 2025 maybe. Ayo, hello, Saint Mainama? Saint Mainama? Is that what it is? I'm sorry if I'm not getting the joke or your proper name. But yeah, hello. Hope you're having a fine day today. Welcome to the stream. Celestia content making me do more custom hunting game. I thought I was done. Nope, you are just getting started. Before you could blame it on the RNG, now you can blame it on the RNG even harder. What ispins should I use for Vagabond? Depends on your setup. The ispins pieces depend on your gear setup, not on your class. Only thing I guess I need to fix is Deep Diver Belt. Fascinating. Yeah, I'm also like just hoarding a bunch of like custom pieces, waiting for Celestia to arrive. Still using Archon, then Black Dragon Ring and Empyrean for the other 2. What was I gonna say? Sorry, I was gonna say something, and then as I said Empyrean, my brain just went da 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 da, and then just shut down, and I forgot what I was gonna say. Deep Diver Belt is actually OP because of the unique bleed line option they add in Celestia. Speaking of which, funny, they said, oh, we will make the other ailments buffed and bleed not as OP. And then they also threw in the 20% bleed line on Blue Pirate shoulder. Big brain move. Granted, they did nerf it to 15% with the patch today, but funny, Neopol. You are doing the exact opposite thing of the thing that you said you were going to do. I'm not entirely sure if it's really strong, but it may outdamage Starry Belt. I think, yeah, I'm fairly certain it can outdamage Starry Belt, especially with a bunch of things they added recently. With the Celestia, excuse me. Wait, Bleed is still OP? From the looks of it, it's... I think Bleed will still do like best paper damage, but I think the gap will be like minuscule enough that other ailments will be viable slash like, because Bleed, you know, if you get hit you take more damage and you take damage very fast, so it's technically the softest out of all the ailments, and I think it's a valid trade-off for the slightly more damage that it does, but it's not substantial. I checked the other options. Yeah, they added a bunch of things. Like Burn. To be fair, Burn, they are saying, well, if you're going Burn, you better go for Freeze Burn, otherwise you're just gimping yourself. But Poison and Shock, they buffed it substantially, so it's gonna be, they'll be totally viable. Though, speaking of buffing Poison, I'm surprised that they didn't do anything about Female Brawler, because she is kind of stupid on how much damage she does. Like, she's already stupid right now, and they buffed Poison, and they did nothing about the Female Brawler? Like, bro, she is stupid strong right now. What are you talking about? I thought they would do something about her. No, they didn't. I'm like... Yo, Mango, I might need you to not say much more than that. I play a brawler. Okay, fair. I'm gonna shut the fuck up now. Mango, what is the change with the mech with the new robot? Monster thing? New robot monster thing? What are you talking about? Are you talking about Tempester and Gale Force with the improved AIs? Because if it is, nothing. They said they improved the AIs for Gale Force and Tempester, and that's nothing. The Helper Bot? The Helper Bot. They didn't change anything significant about it. Yeah, they didn't change anything about it. But the block bomb is bad, so it balances out. Shut the hell up, Teal. I mean, to be fair, block bomb is one of the trashiest skill in the entire game. Yes, fair. But you could just not use it and do a fuck ton of damage. It's compensation for when F Brawler wasn't that good. Freaking Battle Mage players just crying in the corner, waiting for their golden moment. They had one cap of golden moment, and they're back in the trash. Poor Battle Mage players. Okay, let's say more about April or Donu. Don't antagonize the Donu epic. When I say that I have investments on her. Hold on. What is this? DFOG. Let's see here. Ooh. Wait. Never mind. Sacrosanct! You're a nut. You're a nut. You're insane. Get out of here. You're a nut. You're a nut. Get out of here. Sacrosanct user. Bug Mage is Dofo's punch. Which is, you know what's funny? Battle Mages, at least back in the day, at least they were super good at staying alive. They were thick as hell. Now they are not even that. They're not even like super good at staying alive either. They're just full swing. They're just full swing. That's all they are. Just legendary customs on Brawler OP. Man. Donovan's growing too powerful. He needs to be stopped. You need to be stopped. Did someone say Sacrosanct? Hello, Aether. Good to see you again, buddy. Donovan is TLDR. Donovan is a Sacrosanct legendary custom F Brawler gamer. What an absolute chad. Fellow Sacrosanct here. You mad lads. You guys are all insane. Bro. What option does this have? That's a filthy shoulder. Get out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Bro. Unreal. Insane. The chaos with level 40 skill attack and yeah, no. Be gone. Out of here. Get out of here. You need to be stopped. You think that's disgusting? I mean, no. What I think is disgusting is hitting the gear specialization with Sacrosanct. Now that is disgusting. Damn Neopol be like, oh, well, okay, you wanna use Sacrosanct? Well, we have this new thing called gear specialization. And I mean, to be fair, they did implement a system where you can get some points out of it with Sacrosanct. But motherfuckers, they just said, fuck the Sacrosanct users. We have gear specialization. That's kind of sad. I can't keep getting away with this. When are they going to do the combination rebalancing? Hopefully soon. I mean, they mentioned it in the CDNF conference. I don't know when it's gonna happen though. They said soon TM. Maybe that soon is in like 30 years. Ayo, that's the Corey, the Blizzard Wizard. The Sorcerer of Ice himself. What's up, Corey? Hope you're having a fine day today. Bro, it's okay. It's so weird seeing these options on a weapon. Like Sacrosanct are so wacky. Like, because you can technically get almost any option on them, right? It's just funny seeing like, oh, these are top options. Well, time to slap them on a weapon and then you just start using them. It's kind of funny. It's so funky. truly the POW of 110 cap. Speaking of POW, I'm guessing most of you have heard about it, but they basically added custom ditto for Celestia update, and that's honestly just Mythic all over again. Granted, to be fair, it's kind of different, I guess, because it's building up on already existing system that's RNG as fuck, and it's making it easier. But apparently the chance to get these custom dittos are very, very low. So a quick get the whale be gone spray, because you can fail hard. True. Yeah, power was stupid. I've been rolling a short sword, but no luck. Good luck. I'm not even trying to be sarcastic. Hope you get a good short sword in the near future. What system was it? They added these things called mist gears and refined mist gears. Mist gears, basically, let's say you get a mist gear Ant Spirit top, then you can replace all the options on that Ant Spirit top with any option you want. That can go on Ant Spirit top. You can't change it to something else. And the refined mist gear is basically a ditto, where you can change it, you can put whatever you want on it. Is it mythic status? Those things are technically mythics. Everyone's just gonna be praying these mist gears drop so they can get the 4 out of 4 custom they want. Yeah, because they recently they added the custom encyclopedia thing where you can craft your own custom epic of your choice, and you need the mystic the mist gears to do that crafting. And yeah, you need to get them to drop before you can actually make them. And yeah, and as I said, technically it's better than mythics because you know, like at least you know, it's building up on a pre-existing custom system. And if like, assuming your luck isn't horrible, which to be fair, a lot of people's luck are horrible, but a lot of people can get like 2 out of 3 or 3 out of 2 out of 3, what the fuck, 2 out of 4 or 3 out of 4, like with decent probability. But 4 out of 4 is just stupid, right? And these mist gears are supposed to be that butter lucrative to get, you know, allow people to get that 4 out of 4. But yeah, have fun getting them to drop, I guess. And the 110 is pretty decent. We'll see, like, because from what I've heard from people that were testing it out in the test server, the chance is pretty damn low. But we'll see when it actually hits the live server and like a significant portion of the population start running it and we get better data. I spent all of my luck on a 4/4 max road option War God on my F9 in 100 cap. Damn, the War God mythic hunt was real. Damn. I was AFK for a short while. Was this about mythics? No, not about mythics, but TLDR, they added custom dittos, and they are basically mythics for 110 cap Celestia, I guess. It dropped as a 4/4 max option. Whoo, you filthy bastard! You were one lucky bastard back then. Damn, that is crazy. Yeah, you know, that did activate a core memory, because I kind of forgot that mythics had that re-rollable lines. Oh man, yeah, no. Looking back, you know, some people say customs are worse than mythics, and nah, champ. No, not even close. Mythics were the worst pieces of shit in existence. Customs are pretty bad, but at least right now we have plenty of alternatives and lucratives to make it sensible. But fucking mythics, those were... Oh, like, I go on like community... Cadence of communities and forums, and they said like, oh my god, these customs and 110 cap songs, like mythics were the best. I'm like, someone get this guy off their bed and throw them onto like garden or something so they can touch grass, because you guys have no idea what you're talking about. Yeah, mythics were The worst. There's a reason why mythics don't exist right now. They know that that was a failed system. 로이스님 팔로우 감사합니다. Mythic got garbage. Mythic was required custom isn't true. True. Like, yeah, like fucking I still remember back in the days. They were saying like, oh, mythics are these fancy gear that you would see once in a while and go like, man, I wish I had one of those. But you don't really need to run dungeons. And I'm not even trying to be funny about it. I'm kind of like baseline quoting what they said. And look what happened. Like freaking Circle Raid arrived, everyone needed mythics. It's like if you didn't have a mythic, you are a cringe soy guy playing DFO. And and if you had like a time warp mythic, well, my condolences. Might as well just reinstall DFO, I guess. Muffins weren't tasty like Evans. Oh man, that's one way to put it. Custom epics are just Magic Sealed epics, except worse. That's one way to put it. Like, customs are pretty bad with RNG, but there are plenty of like alternatives and, you know, systems to make it feasible. Unlike mythics. I got Time War in 3 days of damn, bro. And if you had a garbage mythic, yeah. Flow. Yeah, funny. Time War was alright. Early Time War was garbage. And then they rebalanced it, and then Time War became good. Flow was constantly and consistently garbage. Yeah, that was a thing. Destiny Defier, the fucking dice! The fucking dice! Oh, sorry, excuse me. Oh, excuse me, I am just, my brain goes into Hawk mode whenever I hear the word dice, excuse me. I ran Time War and Crossroad all cap. You are the true champion. The true Giga Chat champion. Remember Mage's Robe? That puts your name on the thing? Right? Okay, enough. Okay, enough of that bit. Okay, seriously though, like I knew that dice set was okay. But I refused to use that thing on any of my characters. And when I got Dice Mythic, I threw that onto the ground. Actually, no, you couldn't because you couldn't destroy Mythics. But I was like, I am not using this piece of shit. Nuh-uh. I don't care if it's the only Mythic I have. I'd rather use nothing. Because I fucking hate random damage. I despise it. And thank God there's nothing that does significant random damage right now. I used Dicey for a bit, bro. I love RNG gameplay. To be fair, you could. It would have been funny if you could mix dice with a lucky triangle and just go maximum RNG. I guess that would have been funny. I wound up using it because I went for the high CDR setup. I see. Gold Dragon fusions for the random DV. Yeah, there's that, but at least its fluctuation isn't anywhere close even lucky triangle, let alone dice. And that's also why I don't use a gold dragon in any of my regular DPS. I only use it on my object. I had Genocide Crush on like 12-second cooldown, bro. RNG or amps and reinforcements mid-raid. Oh, that would be okay. As much as I hate random damage, that would be kind of funny if there's like an epic which randomly adds -10 to +10 amp to your piece. That would be stupid as hell, but also very funny. Suddenly, one shot you destroy Bakal, and next minute you are like fighting freaking Zamir and you can't kill him. That would be stupid as hell, but also very funny. See, like, if Neopol was at least a bit creative, like, if you're like bad at balancing things, I wish they would at least make wacky funny things, right? But they don't. Suddenly +22 amp. Yeah, exactly. Like, suddenly you have like +22 amp, you have a billion stats, you use your one skill on Bakal and he just fucking dies. Next minute you have +2 amp. That would be funny. But you know, Neopol refuses to make anything fun. In 100 cap, there some stuff was fun, gear swapping, and I did that with my Kuno. Literally got close to finishing the setup. Was only missing the old weapon. Oh, the Kuno 6-path, the 6-cycle swap. Yeah, that thing was kind of dumb. You can technically still do weapon swapping, but that's not... I think Kuno can do weapon swap. Male Striker can do weapon swap right now. But everything else you can't swap anymore. Yeah, they killed it. But yeah, back then, when you can do proper gear swapping, Kuno could just stack the shit out of us cycles and do ridiculous amount of damage. Weapon Master swapping mid-rate for bonuses, so now you need 4 plus 12s. Oh man. Right? Man... Okay, to be fair, like, there's not a whole lot of reason to, like, swap gears around, weapon around for Weapon Master. But... it's kind of sad that his identity got lost completely. Because no one does that swapping thing, because even if they wanted to, they can't because you need to plus 12 multiple weapons. It would be nice if, like, Blade Master get a passive where when he swaps weapon, the plus values get maintained, so you can, you know, not lose a crazy amount of damage and still swap your weapon for, like, at least looking cool. I think when I tested that in my first run of Ozma C2, we deleted Barriers. Yeah, that thing just erases everything in existence. Thoughts on neutralization creator? I think creator does pretty well with neutralization. Also, in Celeste, they're adding like a billion neutralization pieces, so if you wanna go for neutralization on creator, I think that's a pretty good idea. Or a mini slot like Vagabond or something. Yeah, or something like that. That would be cool. But no, nowadays, Weapon Master only uses one weapon. Yeah, because I've been experiencing very fast newt on her with Ice Age. Yeah, I think if you added like neutralization build on it, then it would start doing stupid amounts of neutralization build. And neutralization build also, like, people have the assumption that neutralization build has no damage. It has okay damage, and it also does crazy damage when the boss breaks. So it has a really good burst. And with the new Celestia epics, they'll add in like a lot of epics basically that lets you do a decent amount of damage even when the gauge is up. So yeah, I think that's a pretty cool idea. Drag and drop their bar into the bin. Actually, it's possible to do Kuno to this type of swapping. Yeah, Kuno I think is one of the few classes that still can do weapon swapping, but you just need like additional Bakal weapon, which is kind of funky. Or even better, just Microsoft paint a big X on it. Yeah, I don't think anyone in KDNF has tried it out yet, but I would love to see like a build that goes full neutralization with like proper neutralization customs, because they added a lot of it, and see how fast it just shreds the bar. I would love to see that actually. Hell, they even added one of them. I think it was Necklace? I don't remember exactly which one it was. But they even added a piece where if the enemy has more than 90% neutralization gauge, every hit you do will deal 1% damage. Meaning enemy will never have more than 90%. It just cuts to 90% immediately. Which is a lot of damage. Especially like after, because every subsequent breaks, the enemy gets like more gauge. So it just does crazy amount of damage. Newt creator just drags and drops the gauge into the trash can. Depends, Mango. Do you have an auto clicker? just click harder, forehead, or buy a mechanical who's it? A macro keyboard mouse, I guess. I'm pretty sure Newt builds actually do damage and not bags like Eterna synergies back in 100 cap. Oh no, definitely, yeah. Like sure, not as much as proper DPS builds, but they do okay damage when enemies not broken. And when enemies broken, they do crazy burst. Because those neutralization ailments like a freeze, petrify, and those kind of things have crazy skill attack on them. So when the enemy gets neutralized, they just do crazy burst, and then when normally they just do a regular, like slightly below average damage. I don't know, I think Newt is a little class dependent since some classes Newt better than the others. That is true, that is true. I think right now there's an issue where Dragon Knight actually does way less neutralization damage compared to other classes. Something about her talisman, I don't know the exact details. But yeah, there are definitely classes that do better neutralization damage and others don't. And part of the reason why the Hammer Bro battle stater is so stupid, like this is like a little cherry on top. Neutralization damage depends on the level of the skill. And because his hammer is 80 skill, his X-string constitutes as level 80 skill, so he just shreds that bar very quickly. That's like another cherry on top on an already stupid class. So what you're saying is carry a neutralization build user in all three parties for Bakal Harden and speedrun with the burst? I think that's definitely a viable build, actually. Yeah, that does sound like a... hell, just get one big DPS and get 2 neutralized users and just... Actually, no, you can just get 3 neutralize, I guess. And just burst the enemy down, I guess. And hell, in Bakal Hard, they're adding the system where you can use the anti-Bakal weapons. The Eternal Flame, the Nutbuster, and the... what was the other one? The... Dragon Slayer. Almost forgot. And you can... Each of them basically kills Bakal's gauge by 50%. So, hell, you can just like... like phase 1, break him, kill him. Phase 2, use the Bakal weapons, break him, kill him. You can technically do that, I think. So if your Newt is really bad, your Newt goes from really bad to average. Yeah, kinda. But if your Newt is really good, it goes from really good to amazing. Exactly. One cycle Bakal. Yeah, I think, assuming you have enough damage with the proper neutralization build, I'd say 1 cycle is possible. I mean, granted, he needs to go to phase 2, but yeah. People have come up with like wacky builds. Like hell, in CDNF they've come up with one-shot Bakal builds, where the Paxo 2A, because his 2A is the big axe, right? Freaking one-shot 2A's Bakal in phase 1 and one-shot 2A's in phase 2. They've done that. And the rest is just the Satyr, the buffer, and the neutralization synergies, quote unquote. Paxo's Pax destroying the Pack Lord himself, indeed. Excuse me, yeah, give me a moment. I need to go grab more water. Be right back. I have returned with water. Keep yourself hydrated, gamers. It's very important to staying alive. Man, it's kind of hot here today. What's the temperature? Hold on. How much is it? What is 15 degrees? Bullshit. This is not 15. No way. No way. Get real. This is like 20 at least. Does coffee count? Hey man, that sounds like liquid to me. Sounds like liquid to me. Also kind of funny, I just have a DFO open in the background and I'm just chatting with you guys. Which I don't mind, I love chatting with people. I hope you guys don't mind. There's honestly nothing I can do on DFO right now. I'm done with the dailies and yeah, I'm done with all the weeklies. I guess I just have it open in the background so you guys have something to stare at if you really want. I'm a Canyon Hill farmer. Based. I'm just going to do some Canyon Hills later. I see. I'm cooking up content. Let him hold up, chat. Let him cook. Let him cook. But yeah, later after I'm back from my vacation, I do want to do some like just chatting streams, not related to DFO strictly. Because I want to like start working on making non-DFO content as well. Become a more general content creator. I'm planning on switching to stream elements. Oh, I've been thinking about that as well. But thank you for the follow, Donovan. Hope you have a good time and stream. But I need to well, that's a problem for future me because I don't have to worry about streams right now because I don't have the time. That'll be something to worry about after I'm back from my vacation. Whoa, excuse me. Speaking of non-DFO content, I've advertised this several times, but after I'm back from my vacation, one of the first big things I'm gonna do is a Halloween special stream where I will tell you guys some spooky and creepy stories. So if you do like them, make sure to stay tuned when I'm back and swing by. I'm preparing a lot for it and I'm excited. I have so much farming to do to get transfers done. Damn, what an absolute mad lad. Will you become full mango for Halloween? No, full mango will never exist. Not in this universe. The moment full mango exists, I kill it. I mean, what? Huh? What? I didn't say anything. Where mango? Damn. Just tape a fake mango slice to you to make it look like you become full mango. You know what? That is actually a funny idea. My Halloween costume is where I just tape another slice of mango on myself so I can be full mango. That's kind of funny. Caught mango in 4K. Caught in 4K indeed. I'm always catching myself in 4K. But yeah, speaking of scary stories, I'm getting random off topics here, but a lot of people play like scary games on like horror or like other horror games on Halloween, right? If I'm being honest, I like scary stuff, but I despise jump scares. So I don't think I'll ever play like a horror game on stream. At the very least, not alone. Like if someone like asks me like, oh, do you want to do like a collab and play together? I'm like, okay, you know what? It's gonna be hee hee ha ha funny. And I'm willing to do that. But if it's just me alone, I'll be raging on stream. Like jump scares, them shocking me is one thing. They just infuriate me like really badly. I just get filled with instant rage. And yeah, and I don't think that's gonna be a very fun experience for both of us. Jump scares are cheap. I mean, to be fair, if you want to like make proper jump scares, like an actually good jump scare, you need to like set the atmosphere, right? You need the ambience, you need the music, you need the environment to be properly fitting. But in a lot of video games, unfortunately, I think there are some just cheap jump scares, and they're just, you know, they feel unearned, in my opinion. Granted, you know, if people love jump scares, I'm glad they love jump scares, and I'm glad they enjoy them. But yeah, I prefer, as Corey said, a psychological horror, where you have like, the way I like to describe it is like there's this sensation where it feels like a spider is crawling in your brain. I just love that sensation, and I love those psychological horrors. I would say jump scares can work, but not on their own. Jump scares do, like the proper ones, like the good ones, need a lot of work into them. But when they're spammed, or they're not properly built up to, they're just cheap. And even if they're like well made, I'm just like, it angers me. Yeah, personal favorite horror game is Penumbra for me. Ooh, I've never heard of that. Is it one of those psychological horror games where it doesn't involve any like jump scares? Like if it's like those kind of like horror games that are like psychological and not doesn't involve any, it's more atmospheric. Ooh, interesting. Like I would love to play horror games that don't have any jump scares. Those kind, I would love them. For instance, you have a jump scare early on, but then you have a similar spot later on where it feels ideal for a jump scare, just putting you on edge, but it never comes. Yeah, those kind of like, those are like better built ones where it knows what it's doing. Penumbra is more like Amnesia. I never played Soma. I really should. Interesting. It's by the same people that did Amnesia and Soma. Ah, fascinating. But yeah, I do love reading like horror stories. I spend a lot of time reading like SCP, like the more creepy ones or the more existential terror ones. And I'm doing some research nowadays, looking up like horror stories to read on the Halloween stream. But I enjoy those horror stories in general as well. It was the one they did before those. I see. Fascinating. Atmosphere is pretty important most of the time to create some level of horror. Yeah, it's very important. Like the ambience, the build up to it, like you mentioned. Not you mentioned, excuse me. Like Serial Meower mentioned, the build up is important. The ambience is important. The music is important. Like it needs to have proper build up and atmosphere. You just have the mood, indeed. And if it's maybe like a random jump scare, sure it might scare you, but I don't think it really works. It's more just like you're just shocked and you're not really scared. And it can be annoying at times. Those things are less like, you know, less putting you on your edge with the psychological tension, and more of just, you know, like somebody suddenly comes into your face and screams. Those kind of things are just, you know. The best horror is the kind that just uses your expectations, imaginations against you. Exactly. Like the psychological horrors, you know, it's... I'd say the way I like to put it is a good horror, like horror material, must be able to scare you when it's written on paper. Because, you know, it's basically letting your imagination do the work. And I think those, in my opinion, those are the best kind of horror. And it also has the more like lasting impressions, I would say. Because I mean, to be fair, I think it differs with a lot of people. But in my case, like the jump scares and those kind of things, they don't like make me think like when I'm going to bed. They don't make me like I'm like scared. Or what if like a ghost comes out of my bed? It doesn't do that. Like jump scares usually don't. It's like those like psychological horrors, those that use my imagination against me, that keep me awake at night. I'm like, I was like, fuck, what if like that thing comes at me at night? And like, it keeps me thinking and afraid, right? And that's the effect lasts longer, and it's more. It cuts deep, I guess you could say. It's hard to find those, in my opinion, though. Yeah. To be fair, it's also hard. It's definitely harder to make because it's less direct and in your face. It's more indirect way to scare someone, right? Clearly, because it uses psychological and imaginative factors against them. But that's also why it's the difference between like a McDonald's and a well-made dinner, I guess. Like, sure, McDonald's may do the job for a lot of people, but if you have a good meal, then I don't think McDonald's is the choice for a lot of people. And granted, again, as I mentioned, like if anyone enjoys jump scares or those kind of jump scare video games / movies, I'm glad they do. It's all like I'm all for them. I'm all for them enjoying it. That is. But yeah, I would love to enjoy a bit more indirect ways to scare people. It's all preferences in the end. Yeah, exactly. You know, like I've said this a few times in stream, but if you like pineapple pizza, I'm all for it. I'm glad you do. Just don't try to shove it down my face. If you do, I'll shove your face up your butt. I can more than respect it. Rats, mentioning McDonald's at dinner made me hungry. But I have no food at home right now because I finished everything because I'm flying away in a bit. I'll be away for a long time. I order pineapple on pizza regularly. You know what? I respect it. I respect it. It's a sign to get food, sir. I have no food at home right now. I actually don't. I've been just getting like food from outside the past couple days because I don't want to like have some like food at home. I guess I have like some canned food. Man, that makes me sound very sad. It's I have some like canned tunas and whatnot. I guess I could have them, technically speaking. Canned food is good. I mean, to be fair, I do like canned tuna. That's why I have them. But yeah, they are no proper dinner. I think it's done right, then it's good. A lot of the issue is improperly drained pineapple when it comes to pizza. Oh, those are the worst. But I'm also generally not a fan of like mixing sweet / sour with salty stuffs. Like I've tried pineapple pizza and no, I'm not a fan. And pineapple is my favorite fruit. I love pineapples. I love pizzas, but putting them together is not exactly 1 + 1 = 2. I guess I do have some spare instant noodles. I've been saving the instant noodles when I'm back home after the vacation because I didn't want to come to a home with like absolutely no food, but I also didn't want to have like fresh food stored in the fridge because I'll be away for a while. Maybe I should have one of these spare instant noodles. I'm tempting myself. I'll think about it. I can only do pineapple pizza when it's hot. I see. Yeah, it's definitely not for everyone. Not everyone will like certain food. Yeah, there's definitely preferences, and I'm more than willing to respect it. But some people are like, "Oh, just try it." I'm like, "Bitch, I haven't tried it." Oh, excuse me. That was quite an outburst. But yeah, I've tried pineapple pizza. It's not for me. If you like it, I'm glad you like it. Just don't try to feed me it. Yeah, there are some food stuffs that make me rage. Pineapple pizza is one of them. The other one is let me give you an analogy / story for this other one. Imagine this: you are at like a party or a convention or whatever, where there's like a long table and a bunch of food is just laid out, and you're just like looking around. It's like, oh, there's a lot of food, and you go to the dessert section. There's like cake, chocolates, a bunch of things. Then you see these cookies, They are not labeled, but it's kind of dark, and you look at them, they look like chocolate cookies. And I am a chocolate monster. I love chocolate. So I'm like, my eyes just go, like, I just flip my eyes and I just grab it and I shove it into my mouth. And guess what it is? It's raisin cookie. It's raisin cookie. And I just go into instant rage. And I will find... I don't know who you are. But I will find you. And I will end you. Like, whenever I bite into raisin cookies, I realize... I feel like humanity was a mistake. Why? Who would do this? Why would you do this? Why would you have raisin cookies when you can have the infinitely superior chocolate cookies? I don't get it. Okay, jokes aside though. Yeah, like, I mean, to be fair, if you like raisin cookies, it's all power for you. All the power to you. But the moment you try to make me eat one, I will make you regret it. Mango raging about food choices. If you put raisin and chocolate chip together, don't even... Shut the fuck up, Teal. Shut the bloody hell up. Don't say that ever again. Whoever tries to put chocolate chip and raisin together, I will ban you. You will forever be banned in my stream. I would never allow anyone to do that. Get out. Get out of here. Oh, man. Speaking of cookies, you reminded me that I want to go order some of those PB&J cookies from Insomnia. Huh. Interesting. Oh, now I want chocolate cookies. Damn. Huh. Damn, I want chocolate cookies. There is a 24-hour like supermarket some distance from here. It's like 15-20 minutes walk from here. I could go there and get chocolate cookies, but I don't know if it's a good idea because it's 2 right now in the morning. I have to contemplate. I just want to be able to find a chocolate chip cookie or oatmeal cookie. Interesting. I will never do that, and I will kill in Minecraft anyone who does that. That's a literal sin. Agreed. 2 in the morning? Indeed, this is 2 in the morning here. Because I'm trying to stream for my viewers in the States, but I don't live in the States, so I just have to fuck my sleep schedule. That's the only choice I have. Oh man. Granted, I don't mind having like a screwed sleeping schedule, because at this point I don't have a sleeping schedule. Can't lose your sleeping schedule if you don't have it. But yeah, cookies are kind of worth. I'll have to think about it. Maybe I will go grab it, or I've gone to supermarkets at like 4 or 5 in the morning. I have done that, but 2 I've never done it. I also kind of feel like irky about it, because I have to go through like a neighborhood which is kind of small, and I mean, to be fair, where I live is pretty safe. I don't have to worry about getting shanked in the evening, I guess. But you know, walking around at 2 in the morning is also kind of, it doesn't feel very safe. EU time struggles. It does become a problem in the long term if you don't have a sleep schedule. True, it does. But I'll have a sleep schedule when I have the luxury for it. It says me pushing the problem to future me, so that the future me can get angry at the past me for not having a proper sleep schedule and I'm dying. I mean, what? But yeah, I recognize the importance of sleep. Like, if I can't have like proper sleep schedule, I try to at least have enough sleep every day. Like, I may not sleep at proper times, but I at least get 8 hours of sleep every day. That's for sure. Because not having enough sleep along with a improper sleep schedule, now that is one way to get to death, if I know one. I'll get plenty of sleep when I'm dead, train of thought. I mean, it's not wrong, but also, you know, yeah, that's, you know, that puts me on another tangent. If there's one thing that I want technology to do, like I don't even want biological immortality. I just want a machine that lets me not sleep. Like, bro, please. I wish, like, I know it isn't. I know you need to sleep to stay alive. But I wish I could just not sleep, because spending 8 hours every day effectively dead feels like such a waste of time. I know it isn't, but it feels that way. If you stream on evening hours, it should be morning hours for us. No, because I'm 6 hours ahead of you guys. So I'm streaming like afternoon/evening for the States. And I'm, which is, that's why I start at midnight, because that's 6 p.m. EST. Which is, I think a good compromise where both states and some EU/Asian people can watch. You get a full night's sleep in just a few seconds, but you're still hungry. You know what? If I can eat to work off sleep, I would do that. But unfortunately, human body doesn't work that way. Right, I'm PSD, so I see. Yeah, so I thought like, you know what? Afternoon, West Coast / 6 p.m. East Coast seems like a decent time for people to be able to watch. It's either this or I wake up like really early, like 4 in the morning to stream, and I don't think I can do that. I'm better at staying awake than waking up early. Damn, it's actually kind of hot right now. Maybe I'll go for a walk and actually go to the supermarket. I have to think about it. Just keep cat hours. I wake up early these days? Damn. Holy crap, it's actually pretty damn hot right now. I'm like I'm good at handling heat, and I'm feeling the heat. If anyone else was in here, they would be like melting. Because master's program? Ooh, damn, okay. I'll be in the same boat because I'll be starting masters next semester. Assuming the papers I submitted today were proper. Yeah, the documents that that the university told me to fix were my master's application documents. Hopefully they're okay. Master's in mathematics. That's right. I wasn't kidding when I talk about math with Bunga Bime in her streams. I wasn't kidding. I studied math as well. And granted, you know, she's doing PhD. I'm a baby bachelor math student. But yes, I have some training in math, I guess. I was in applied maths back in university. Ooh, interesting. I'm not 100% applied math, but my field of expertise is closer to applied math because basically my field of expertise is mathematical physics and geometry, and my minor is physics. So I do a lot of like applied things. Now going to computer science for masters. Damn, man, that's a good one. Applied math into computer science, that's a based combo. A true combo. Yeah, be smart, people. I'm just a mech engineering major with a B bachelor. Hey man, you are also very funny. That might be a pretty good trade-off. Okay. That being said, I think it's slowly coming to the moment where I need to wrap up. Hold on, is there anyone I can raid? Ooh, Ben's streaming. Oh, he's doing PvP. I guess he's preparing for the tourney, because the PvP tourney is coming up soon. When does it start? I'm not really sure. Dry humor does get you far in the field. Indeed, that's also my field of humor. I love dry humor, actually. Now, my university was interesting. I think the book I was taking notes out of was written by the professor who was teaching the class Oh, speaking of which, let me tell you one more funny story before I get off and say farewells. But one of the subjects I attempted to take was Geometry 2, and basically what it says Geometry 2, and its actual title is basically Discrete Differential Geometry, which sounds like eldritch bullshit, and it really is. It's some weird ass field of mathematics. And then I was taking it with a professor, and I was like, man, this thing's really hard. I'm like, can I really follow this? And I was like, I need some resources. So I went to like on the internet, and I tried to like fish out some resources. And I started researching, and all I see is my professor's name. He's like the only one that's like active in the field. I'm like, oh my god. And I was like, nope. Well, I guess I'll you know what, Prof? You're a cool guy, but I'll come back next time. And I just ditched the the subject. Turns out the guy also won a Nobel Prize 2 weeks later. Oh, that's a giga brain. Oof, damn, bro. That feeling when you find out your professor is an eldritch horror. That feeling when you find out your streamer is an eldritch horror. Okay. Damn, bro, what's happening here? Did they turn on like the heater or something? It's getting actually harder by the minute. Maybe I should go out for a walk and go for a supermarket. Okay, that being said, I think it's about time I wrapped up this. Man, we've been just chatting for an hour now. Well, technically, like the first hour was also me just doing some random deities in DFO, and it was just chatting as well. But thank you everyone. Mango Man's melting. Find out next time if he survives the heat. Find out next time in a month, I guess. But yeah, thank you everyone who swung by today. Thank you everyone for actually, you know what? Funny thing, it's been almost a year since I started streaming. In fact, when I'm back from my break, it'll be like a year anniversary. So thank you everyone who's been watching my stream for the past year or so. I hope you guys had a good time today as well. As I mentioned, I'm going on a break this Friday, and I'll be away for a month. And I'll be back mid-October. And I'll be missing you guys. Okay, no jokes aside, I'll actually miss streaming and chatting with you guys. But I'll be back juicier than ever, as a juicier mango than ever. And I look forward to seeing you guys again when I'm back. Hold on, let me prepare raid. Hold on. Don't tell me Ben. Okay, no, Ben's still streaming. Yeah, we'll raid Ben. And yeah, hope you guys have a good rest of the week. Hope you guys have a good rest of September and a good month while I'm away. I'll be oh yeah, have fun with Pakal Hard, I guess, since that's coming next week. I'll be missing an entire month. But yes, thank you guys. Have fun while I'm away. Again, thank you everyone for watching me. You guys are the best. I love you guys. And yes, I'll be seeing you guys next time in a month. Stay cozy, guys. Halfmango out.